Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speed. Little Caesars with the extra chatty, extra style, extra flow, slip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy, counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma, said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya, said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback, brake truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion, headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10, Yankee. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so fucking so right.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Running once again with Krosky-Merritt. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Completed over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Now Daniels on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Back to 60, back to 60. 19-18.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught, nice gain left side. And he hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, more like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Okay,
a momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go.
Daniels back to throw. Completed left side to Samuel. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and short, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Not first down. Here's Eckler. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Back. 18. Deputy Lions.
Staying with Eckler. Has some room to work. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chicago.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
That's incomplete on second down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds a doozy downfield. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Bears. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Off the play fake, Williams. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Again, it's Williams. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears trim the lead to 1.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Smash, smash. 60 vices, 60 vices.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it.
14 yards on the play. And a Commanders first down. First and 10.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Running with Eckler again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So that brings up fourth and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Fourth down. Here's Daniels. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. One play action, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And it's fourth down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
Bears first down. A gain of 14. First down.
Williams on the play action. Vacates quickly left side. And that one's behind him. And that's incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So it'll be second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. To the air yet again, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. They'll have the first down and even more. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
And the Bears, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
A give right side for Swift. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Flag. Cowboy 80.
Now Daniels to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Daniels on first down. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Taking a shot deep here. He lays out for it and makes the catch.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. after tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. This drive's going to begin with a lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Well, Brock, you know that I like to spin positive, so at the very least, they were able to get to that fumble and only give up 2. Easily could have been 6 there.
Well, why do you haul down to the field and tell those defenders to be positive, too? Because some of their body language is a little dejected. I get it. You wanted 6 points once that ball hit the deck. But cheer up, boys. 2 points in possession, that's not bad either.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Here we go. Ready, right?
Running left, this is Eckler. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Hey, check that. Check. Hey.
This is Eckler on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third.
They'll throw. Third and long. Flushed out of the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Daniels to throw on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Williams on first down. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's Swift on second down. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 5 DBs out there for the Commanders on third. Going to run again with Swift. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down throw by Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Santos now for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bears jump in front now by 5. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70, scoop.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up second and 2 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, here's Daniels. Oh, this big guy is moving! And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Washington.
The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
12-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
To the air again, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Daniels is going to throw again. Sets up the screen. Eckler. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Mike Sandra still makes the play.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Bears 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Taking a deep shot here. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He rocks that tackler. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Williams from the gun. Throw left side finds Burden. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down Bears. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down, Williams to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
Williams pass. Intercepted.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Drive begins with a run. It's Eckler. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down. They're going back to Eckler. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19 Tigers, go!
Daniels setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now it looks like we have somebody who was shaken up on that play. You gotta hope this is nothing serious. Austin Eckler, the player the trainers are headed out there for.
Ready?
On first down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, start.
Lateral goes haywire, it's out! And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
3rd and long for Daniels. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Caught just shy of the goal line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage, right?
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
I should probably sign ahead, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. Now that Jake, you got a chip.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams to throw on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here. Williams to throw on third. He has the first over the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 43. Again, it's Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. 25 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
To the air yet again, Williams. And they pick him off again! Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Get it! Viking 18! Ready, ready?
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready?
Back to the well again. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Ready?
They give it to him again. There he goes on the right side. He's at the 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Now Daniels off to play action. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense up to the line fast. Daniels, 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that could create. What a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
Defenders will line up for the 2-point.
Daniels looking to throw. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Commanders 45, Bears 21.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Third now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's good for a couple of yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. On play action, here's Williams. He's got more once again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears putting up points in a game decided. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Put the body on the line for his team.
Makes the score. Commanders 45. Bears.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Crack and 6, crack all 80.
Here's Daniels. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needed a little help to get picked up off the grass.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Daniels. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Williams on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
Williams sacked. That's 11 yards. It's second down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Number 15.
Offense to the line fast.
17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
From the gun on third, it's Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Off the play fake, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Third and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Okay,
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
Ready.
Here's the give on third and short. And he gets the first down for the Commanders. And that should get them this victory as well.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Ready? 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! No! No! Hut, hut.
Going to the ground again on first. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Go!
And dose of the hurry up here.
By Kevin Byard. 8 yards.